This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All content provided is intended for educational purposes only.
I'm fucking bleeding!
Just one of those.
Fuck yeah!
Everybody sucks. You know why? But you wanna justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact. And if you interact, your life is on contract. Stay away, motherfucker. It's just one of those days.
Alright, what is up, mofos? So, I meant to make this video earlier, but cardio, food, meals, fucking selling steroids, fighting off aliens, all that shit ended up happening. So, it's the end of the day, and we are gonna do some questions, well, not like questions, but answering some common questions that I get a lot, that I think that we should talk about, starting with bodybuilding and dating. So, right off the bat, I want to say dating is not fucking complicated. Everyone likes to, all these fucking gurus online, all these fucking gym bronies and fucking alpha males and fucking all these people are gonna put out all this information. You're gonna be like, fuck, I need to do 12 steps before I do this. I need to do step 31. I need to write down all this shit. Shut the fuck up. Alright? All that shit, shut the fuck up. Honestly, just keep it fucking simple. If you like a girl, go up and talk to her. Don't be weird. Just fucking be yourself. Talk to them. And if you know they give you like a good vibe, like that they're interested in you, you know, that's a good sign. If they're giving you kind of like a cold shoulder or kind of like a disinterest kind of vibe, that's a sign. So you got to be just aware, socially aware of, you know, these interactions. And that just comes from being socially aware, just comes from talking to people, you know, talking to people every day, going throughout life and just, you know, not being a hermit. But the number one thing that you gotta remember is that keep it fucking organic. Don't overcomplicate it. Social media and dating apps are probably the worst thing that ever fucking happened, because everybody puts their fucking the highlight reel and their best fucking catfished photo, or their catfished bio, or the most chat GPT fucking, you know, story on there, or whatever the fuck people are doing. It's just it's taking away the chemistry. And like, you just gotta fucking be real, man. And like, if you get a girl or start a relationship off of like some false pretenses or like a fucking, you know, an app, then it's more shallow. But if you go through life and you meet a girl through work or through the gym or through going to the supplement store, or what's going on?
He's just getting into something shit.
The fuck? Look at that dump. But I just wanted to let you guys know that it's just it's not as complicated. It's really not complicated. For bodybuilding specifically, if you're really into the gym, which is good. Don't let any fucking person, especially a woman or a fucking parent or a fucking old fuck or anybody, tell you that you can't do something, or you can't find somebody has the same hobby, or, you know, that it's your only personality, or the gym is your only thing you do, and blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You can meet a girl anywhere. You can fucking meet them in the gym. The gym is fine. It's okay to talk to women and approach women in the fucking gym. It's not like it's like there's like a fucking golden rule. What are you saying?
So it's not like it's illegal.
Illegal, yeah. A lot of people like make it feel like it's illegal. It's like eventually, you should, if you're a single person, you should talk to the opposite sex in the gym and not just talk to the bros. Eventually, you should, if you're a sexually active male, you should actually talk to a female at least once in your entire gym membership and fucking not be a Sam Sulek fucking scared of women bullshit. All that shit is false. Just keep it simple. Keep it fucking simple. Don't overcomplicate shit. If you like somebody, talk to them. And you'll find out through the human interaction if it's positive and they're giving you signals and they're being nice and they're like continue the conversation and they're asking questions back, or if it's less positive and they're cutting things short and, you know, kind of giving you a cold shoulder, then it's alright. Then it's fine. Just fucking continue working out. And if anything, that's going to give you a better pump because now you're pissed off that you got rejected. But, babe, you want to add anything in here to the not just like dating, but like specifically like gym and finding somebody, and like a lot of people think that it's hard to find somebody that has the same hobby as you, but it's really not. You could join literally any gym and there's 500 members, 200 members, whatever. At least a good percentage of those members are women, and that percentage of women like the gym. So there you go already. So, and then people that go to that are interested in fitness, you know, people that go to like fucking health stores, health conscientious, you know, nutrition shops, people that are actively fit, that work out and go to clubs, you know, stuff like that. But if your goal shouldn't be to find a girl and find like a perfect girl, or find a girl that matches all your little fucking things. That's not what your goal should be. Your goal should be to get your shit together, to be a better you, and by you pursuing a better version of yourself, that a better version of a girl will be attracted to you because you're kind of leveling up. You know, if you never, if you're never leveling up, she said absolutely. If you're never leveling up and you're just staying the same fucking loser that, you know, like I was a fucking loser when I was in high school and fucking college and shit, and if I was the same person, I wouldn't be dating her right now. I'd be fucking probably at home back in California in my fucking dungeon, fucking crying and beating my meat in the fucking corner or some beta shit. I don't fucking know. But you gotta look internal on everything and say, like, how can I make this more like a better outcome for myself? And to honestly do that for anything in life is just get better at it by trying to talk to more women, trying to get more confident, by trying to make yourself more approachable, by trying to level up, by doing, you know, things that people might see as, you know, nice and kind, like doing things to make yourself feel better, to, you know, all these things that you could do as a person, just trying to just be a better you, and eventually, like, you'll attract that better you version will attract a better girl version, and vice versa. Better girl, like, as you, it's kind of like a weird thing to think about, but you shouldn't be pursuing it. You should be pursuing something higher version of yourself, and it will come naturally. So don't like stress about it. Don't like overthink it and be like, fuck, I need like a bodybuilding girlfriend right now. Because if you don't,
Well, how are you gonna get a girl like that if you're a schmuck though? Like, you gotta take some time and focus on yourself.
you gotta take time. You gotta take time and level up. And
Invest in you, or no one else is gonna want you.
Yeah, invest in you or nobody else will want to. So, and if you don't have like the perfect girlfriend right now, that means that it's just not there yet. Doesn't mean that it's not gonna ever happen. It just means that it's just not there yet. So you take the time to just make yourself a better candidate, a better version of yourself. So how do you do that? Going to the gym, reading books, fucking leveling up your education, getting a better job, being more thoughtful, doing things for other people, you know, maybe being a little bit more into a religion, maybe getting more, you know, there's a lot of things you could do that that kind of just make you a better person. But at the end of the day, as long as you feel like you're growing as an individual and you're not going downhill and you're kind of learning through experiences and, you know, you're not being a schmuck. And, you know, and part of that is, you know, evaluating your own actions and like thinking about, you know, should I be partying all the time? Should I, you know, should I read more books? Should I, you know, stop this habit? Should I stop doing this? You know, what could I do? You know, if I'm getting cheated on by these women all the time, maybe it's because of myself, the type of person I am, and I'm attracting cheater women. Or maybe I'm in areas with, you know, not the highest level of you know, partners. Maybe I'm in areas like kind of like, you know, ghetto places, you know, like strip clubs or like bars or whatever, and you are who you surround yourself with. So surround yourself, keep your circle small, surround yourself with people that you want to be like, or people that you want to grow into being like, or people that want to level up with you. And then as you level up, you will attract higher level things. Like, you're not going to get that promotion unless you work for it, right? So you're not going to get that dream girl unless you work for it. And it's not about chasing the dream girl, it's about you getting better at your fucking job, or you getting better at being a better you to get that. It's so like the whole thing is like is everything in life. Nothing is fucking given. Everything is fucking earned. You got to put in the effort, and you have to, you know, develop skills to obtain those things that you earn. And it's not just like, oh, I'm gonna be a perfect man, I want to be the perfect dude, and blah blah blah. Like, there's no such thing. Don't try and fucking be a fucking perfect dude or a perfect whatever the fuck. Just be yourself, but just try and do things, just try and just be better at life, and just, you know, work for that job, get that job that you want, you know, lock in on certain things in life, and other things will follow. It's not like a secret. There's not like a certain steps you have to take. I'm not trying to tell you like, oh, this is what you have to do. I'm just saying that it's not super complicated, and you know, nothing in life is fucking super complicated, and it's all comes down to how badly you put in effort for things. You know, if the girl rejected you, all right, fucking tough luck, buddy. Maybe there's a reason why she rejected you. Maybe it's not because, you know, she doesn't think you're cute. Maybe you are cute. Maybe you just approached her like a fucking dickwad, and you said a stupid dickwad fucking phrase or whatever, and you dressed like a fuckboy, and you know, you're hanging around a bunch of loser people. Maybe if in a different situation or different circumstances, you could have had a better chance. Or maybe you're talking to a person that's, you know, at the bar, just trying to drink with their friends, and you rudely interrupt them, and you want to get this person's number, and you ask her in like a rude way. Like, everything's eternal. Everything can be reflected back. So you gotta just like if you're worried about something, like, don't worry about it. Just work on yourself at the end of the day. For bodybuilding specifically, it'll come as you progress in your bodybuilding career, as you're working out more. You will meet people through the gym that also have the same interests as you. You'll see them around the same time. If you work out every day and you see this girl work out every day, you know, give her a fucking smile once in a while, give her a fucking head nod or a fist bump. Do something where you're not seen as creepy, but you're also seen like, you know, you're a chill dude and that, you know, you're interested. And maybe one day after a couple times you see her, just, you know, approach her and say hi, introduce yourself. You don't have to like immediately jump for the number, but like it's like I say, man, it's like not super complicated. If the chemistry's there, it's there. That's what I really want to get across. Like you just get better at reading people, and then you just get better. You just gotta get used to growing as yourself. As you grow as an individual, as you get better, as you get bigger. Yes, gain more muscle does help, but if you're still the same piece of shit, just with bigger muscles, you're not gonna really change the type of people that you attract. It's gonna be the same type of people, but maybe a little different. Like you gotta, like, as you evolve, the people that you attract evolve. It's kind of like that. It's not like just, oh, I'm gonna, you know, just get big muscles and girls will like me. It's not like that. But what else did I want to say? Yeah, I think if you guys are really worried about anything, don't be. Everything in life comes through time and just, you know, practice. And same thing with the gym, right? Like, you're not gonna get super jacked overnight. You gotta like put it in the hours. You gotta put in the discipline, eating the meals and all that stuff. So same thing with relationships. Like, you're not gonna get a perfect girlfriend or like any girlfriend if you're, you know, not pursuing, you know, to be a good boyfriend. Maybe you're not a good boyfriend yet. Maybe you gotta work on skills of being, you know, a nicer version of yourself, or just a more approachable version of yourself, or maybe, I don't know, just don't overcomplicate that shit. That's what I want to say. And the whole thing with the dating apps, and I think I touched on this a little bit earlier, but dating apps are fucking trash. You're not gonna meet somebody that's, you know, the perfect girl, or you're not gonna meet a good person through like a sex Tinder or fucking dating app, fucking, because the people that use those are usually people that are like, they're kind of they're just not in a good headspace, and they just kind of want to hook up, or they just want to like, they're not like super serious about things, and they're just kind of just going through the motions. And you know, it's like, if you want to take somebody serious and you want like a serious relationship, don't go through a fucking kid fucking joke app and fucking go out in the real world and fucking get that shit. Don't fucking rely on a fucking collecting data that you have to pay for. Yeah, if you have to pay for fucking swipes, that is the most beta shit ever. Like, oh, I gotta pay more so my chances of getting swiped on are even higher. They're literally playing you for a fucking sap. You are paying a company to give you quote unquote more chances to get a hot or match, which means it's not going to happen. It's a possibility you'll get a higher match, but you're still paying them for a possibility. You're paying for pretty much just thin air. You're paying for air of a chance of another person that is swiping, that probably won't give a shit about you, to match with you. And then you're like, oh yeah, I'm glad I sent that fucking $20 rose. Oh yeah. Like, they give a fuck about your $20 rose. Shut the fuck up. Meet somebody in real life. See if it fucking works out just through vibe and talking and natural communication. It's fucking animals. You think a fucking lion is gonna pull out the Tinder app and the lion's gonna be like, "Rrr," and swipe. No, because obviously a lion won't have a fucking Tinder app, but the point is a lion's gonna see a fucking female that's, you know, in heat, that's pouncing around the fucking Africa, and it's gonna attack that shit. It's gonna fucking attack that shit. And that's what you should do. Attack and just fucking be a lion. Don't use the apps. The apps use you. They're not your friend. They're not there to help you get a girlfriend. They want your fucking money. They want your data. They want your information. They don't give a fuck about you or your relationship or the possibility. They want you to keep coming back. They would rather you have shitty relationships and just keep getting broken up, keep going broken. So now you rely on them to keep paying them, to keep using their app, to keep their fucking company alive. They don't want happy relationships. They don't want people getting off the app. So why would you use something that's technically against your own, you know, success? Like, plus at the same time, it's not going to help you develop any skills. Like sending a fire emoji or sending a fucking $30 heart isn't gonna fucking help you develop your confidence skills, or texting over a blank screen to a girl, like saying some funny shit like, haha, I would fucking eat you out right now. Like I don't know, just saying stupid cringy shit is not gonna, like, you're not gonna say that in real life sober. You're not gonna walk up to a girl in a public place and, you know, talk to them and then say the most stupidest shit ever. You know, you're probably not going to say shit at all because you're probably so used to texting people over the internet. You're probably scared shitless to actually talk to someone. But you should get over that by breaking the wall, introducing yourself, cracking jokes, whatever. Just be yourself and just don't overcomplicate shit. Like, that's all I want to say. Just don't overcomplicate it. There's no fucking hacks. There's no fucking steps you gotta take. There's no fucking affirmation you gotta fucking say to yourself. Or there's no, you're not a certain, you don't have to be a certain size or a certain amount of muscle mass or a certain fucking amount of money or a certain amount of fucking anything. Like, the fucking confidence comes from you. The people will like you for you, not because of what you think you have to acquire. Like, oh, I didn't. No, it's who you are. And if you're not getting what you want, maybe it's because you're not ready for it yet. Maybe it's because you're not a good person. So, look inward, motherfucker. If you're fucking struggling with that shit, maybe it's your own fault. Or maybe you could do better in certain situations or certain areas. Because we all could do better. We all could do better.
It takes a lot for people to look inward.
What's that?
It takes a lot for some people to look inward.
Yeah, because it sucks. It's shitty to fucking, you know, realize your flaws and realize things that you gotta work on. Because it's like, nobody likes getting told that they suck at this or that they're bad at this, or, you know, nobody likes getting told that. But it's the fucking truth. And how else are you gonna get better than to realize through mistakes? You know, you grow through failure, just like in the gym, right? Break your muscles down to failure to grow. You go out there in the real world, ask some girls out, get fucking denied. You fucking grow through failure. You learn what works, what doesn't work. God damn it, get off the fucking apps. How many times I gotta fucking tell you guys? The apps, if anything, lower your testosterone. Because then you're relying on fake dopamine, fake fucking, fake roses. And what? You're gonna pay for that shit? That is the most simp shit ever. You're gonna pay for that shit. Man, the fucking shit. The world is just getting more and more fucking worse. I swear to God. Like, it's 50 years from now, you'll probably have to pay $100 to send a wink at somebody or some shit. Oh, they sent a wink back. Oh, fuck yeah.
It's not even gonna be you, it's gonna be AI sending it to somebody for you.
Yeah, and it's gonna be someone's AI account messaging back of what they might say, and you're paid to have a conversation. Your AI is having a conversation with their AI, and you're paying $100 to wink at each other. And shut the fuck up. Fuck that shit. None of that shit matters. Just keep it fucking simple. Go out in the real world. Be a fucking dog. Fucking get rejected. Get beat up. Get punched in the face. Maybe not by a woman, but fuck it. Maybe a woman. Fuck it. It's first for everything. Get in a car accident. Fucking bleed a little bit. It's okay to fail, is what I'm saying. Fucking fall on your ass. Lose. It's good. That builds character. You learn through that shit. Don't be afraid to fail. The man that fails will learn and grow to win. The man that never fails never tried, and therefore never wins. Every champion has failed many times to win. That's what being a champion is all about. Never giving up. So, be a fucking champion. Never give up. Chase that fucking hot chick. If she fucking denies your ass, off to the next one. They keep denying your ass, maybe you gotta work on something. Once you work on that, then fucking keep going. Don't fucking rely on the apps. The apps don't give a fuck about you. Why are you relying on them? Having a cool, catchy bio and sending $30 winks ain't gonna do shit for you. And then what? Now you got their Snapchat? You're gonna Snapchat them? Don't use Snapchat. Get their fucking phone number. You get their phone number and you call them. You don't fucking text them. You don't send them emojis. You don't be a little fuck and be like, send weird memes and photos. You pick up the phone and you call them. And if they're cool, they'll answer and you guys can talk. And then you can hear their voice and see if they're interested in you. And if they're like, what are you calling me? Or if they're like, hi, and they're actually nice. And they're like, blah, 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 blah. Which will happen. So don't be afraid. Fucking don't be a bitch. Call her. Immediately call them. And if they don't give you their number and they give you their fucking Facebook or Snapchat or email, they don't care about you. They really don't care about you that much. And either you approach them in a weird way and you just upfront ask for the number without even like letting them, at least without even like introducing yourself or like just being a weirdo. If they give you a fucking Snapchat or email, they don't give a fuck about you. They want you as a follower. They don't give a fuck about you. They just want some fucking dude to like their photos. You're that guy now. That's when you grab their phone and you fucking slam it. You're like, oh yeah, I'll put my fucking Instagram handle in here. And you fucking chuck it over the mountain and walk away like a boss. No, if that does happen, because that has happened to me in the past, and if that does happen, you just say, oh, I don't do social media, and you walk away. You fucking dip. That's it. Peace out. Because they obviously don't care, or if they hit you with, oh, I have a boyfriend line, like that's immediately they're not interested. Oh, I don't use my phone number. I don't like giving people my phone number, but you get at my Instagram. They don't give a fuck about you. If they liked you, they would give you their phone number. Think about that. If you liked a chick, would you give her your Instagram or would you give her your phone number? You'd give her your fucking phone number. Exactly. If you didn't like a chick and you're trying to be polite, you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I have a girlfriend. So it's always funny when you like reverse it and you think about it that way. But get off the apps. Apps are fucking trash. They're not there to help you. Fucking go out of the real world, man. Real world shit. Fucking, there's people everywhere. And they don't have to have the same hobbies as you. It's not a life or death fucking thing. It does work out better in the long run, I would agree, but people can develop hobbies. People can enjoy things through each other. People can have different hobbies. There's no fucking set in stone what people have to have or shouldn't have. So if you have like a list of what you want somebody to be like, fucking slap yourself in the face right now. Because lists are just you putting up parameters for yourself and other people, which is Which is, it shouldn't be like that. You should just be open-minded, and you should fucking not give a fuck. And just fucking date and not make it so fucking goddamn complicated. Everybody makes it so goddamn complicated. It's like, I think you just learn through experience, honestly, now that I'm an old head, I'm 25, and I've been around the block. But when I was younger, you know, I would look up to these other guys that would say, oh, you need to have this, or you need to do this, or you need to do this. The camera died, so we're going to wrap this up. But thank you guys if you have watched this entire rant video about dating, bodybuilding, dating in general. I'm trying to keep it kind of bodybuilding, but like it's not. You'll find people that are interested in bodybuilding, and it's not that hard. Going to your gym, going to other gyms, getting multiple gym memberships, going at different times, going to events like if there's fit expos or, you know, certain fitness things that are happening, or honestly, you can, and it doesn't have to be, they don't have to be interested in bodybuilding. You could date anybody. The whole specific bodybuilding thing, if you're really set on stone on like, oh, I need a girlfriend that's into bodybuilding or that's into the gym because I'm into the gym all the time. Like if the girl really likes you, she will support you on what you want to do. And even if they don't give a fuck or they don't know about bodybuilding, you could introduce them to it. You could let them know that this is your thing and, you know, you're going to be Mr. Olympia one day and that they got to fucking be cool with it. And if they fucking love you, they don't even need to like super love you. As long as they care about you, they will support you. And if they're not even willing to like go that extra step, be like, oh, then you should already know. Be like, all right, this is going to be a kind of a toxic situation. Because, like I said, man, relationships should be 100-100. It shouldn't feel like you're up here and they're down here. It shouldn't feel like they're up here and you're here. Because if you're down here and they're up there, then you know that you're the one that's slacking. But if you feel like you're putting out more than they are, then it's like, all right, I need to fucking don't bring yourself, don't stop caring and stop giving a shit and being a fuck. Like, just talk to this person and then maybe fucking part ways. Because some people just don't want to make that jump, or they're just not comfortable making that jump. And that's fine. That's fine, man. That's fine. You don't have to force people to do anything. Just look inward on yourself and what makes you happy and go from there, man. But yeah, we're wrapping it up. So yeah, just live your life, go through the motions, talk to people through. It's okay to talk to people in the gym. It's okay to talk to women in the gym. Introduce yourself, be friendly, go at different times. And, if you feel the vibes there, shoot for the number. Don't be the guy that says, hey, we should work out sometime. If you guys meet in the gym, take the date outside of the fucking gym, dumb nuts. People are like, oh, we should work out sometime. Yeah, we're working out right now. We should work out sometime. Yeah, so you're going to walk over there and I'm going to walk over here. And we're going to still work out, but in different time. Together, but different time. Yeah, that's a date. Shut the fuck up. Grab your fucking cojones. Go up to that chick. Smile. Get her number. Set up that week a time and place to get fucking, I don't fucking know, Chipotle, whatever she likes, sushi, whatever the fuck she likes. Set up, ask her, obviously, once you're getting the phone number and you're texting, and give her a call. Don't just text her, call her. So she has to pick up the phone and give her time to you. So now she's not doing other things and texting other dudes. She's on the phone, full attention to you. Tell her, talk to her, when you want to meet, where you're going to hang out, what does she like to do, what food you like to eat, blah, blah, blah. And just fucking let it flow, man. Let that shit flow. Don't say we should work out sometime. Do not say that shit. If you say that shit, I'm gonna appear out of thin air. I'm gonna backhand you so fucking hard, and then I'm gonna shoot you with tests, and then you're gonna ask her out right then.
Don't say that. I don't want that.
I know. All right, I'll shoot you with estrogen because you're being a bitch, and I'm gonna take your test. But you got anything to say to the bros about anything?
Yeah, heavy on the you make the plans.
Yeah, grab it.
You make the plans. You ask her to go somewhere, and it's a plan. It's not, oh, do you want me up somewhere? You make a plan.
Make a plan.
A plan. If you have the
Make
time,
a decision
if
and
you
make
have the
fucking
IQ
plan.
to plan in your day when you're gonna go to the gym with your bros, you can plan when you're gonna go out with a group.
If you have cojones, right, and you wake up in the morning and you plan to brush your teeth, same thing. Plan to fucking take a girl out on a date. Don't ask her. Ask her, obviously, figure out what they like to eat and stuff like that. But you make the plan. You're the man. You're a fucking man, right? God damn. You're the fucking woman? You want them to make the plan? After you ask them out? God damn. You might need more tests than I thought. Pissing me off. No, just kidding. But, yeah, everything will come naturally just through experience and shit like that. But, the best relationships that come out of life are the ones that are kind of least expected and just kind of organic. So don't try and force anything and just kind of let it happen. If you feel like you're trying really hard on something and you're not really getting the outcome you want, maybe that's a sign. you know, but you'll figure it out. Everybody figures it out. I figured it out. It's not fucking rocket science. It's not anabolics. I wish it was. I wish you could just take tread and immediately get the girl of your dreams. I would have had you a lot sooner. But taking tren is actually very interesting because you're super amped up on your hormones, right? So it's like it amps you up, right? It fucking pumps you the fuck up. You're very anabolic. You're super aggressive. You're like super, horny. Your libido's super high. So you're not going to be like that all the time, but only on tren it's like very much so elevated. So the type of people you're interested in does change a little bit, which is interesting because it's like you wouldn't be attracted to these people unless you were on that compound, which is very interesting. Yeah. So when people say
you're on birth control, being on birth control can change who you're.
Yeah, being on birth control. Yeah, and that's kind of weird to think about because it's like, you feel the changes, but that's once you see and feel the changes, you kind of know like, okay, this isn't normal for me. But fuck, man, just fucking live your life. If you want to date somebody while you're on tren, fucking go for it. But as soon as you come off tren, you might not like them anymore. I think they're ugly as shit. But you'll figure it out. Don't fucking. If anything, you should find somebody while you're off gear, or when you're coming off gear, because then they see you at your smallest state and being, baseline. So then you're, not super jacked, not super hype. And then, then you add the gear, and then your libido goes up, you get bigger, then they're like, holy shit, you get sexier. But, like I said, taking gear is not going to get you the girl. You gotta make yourself a better candidate. You gotta look inward and see what you could work on to be a better boyfriend, better you know, because it's just like a job, right? Like, you're not going to get promoted for not fucking doing the work, not being good at your job. So you're not going to get the girl. You got, everything is, you know, everything is like that. You're not going to hit fucking 405 on bench first day walking in the gym. It took me fucking 20 fucking, what, how old am I, 25? It took me fucking, I've been working out since I was 10. So 20, almost 16 years. 16 years! Actually, no, I benched 405 when I was 24. So, 14 years. And I had to take tests. I had to do a cycle too. I did 2 cycles, 14 years. 2 bench 405. So, I'm not saying it's going to take you 14 years to get the girl of your dreams. If it does, you got a fucking problem. You're a fuck. You're an idiot. Oh, shit. God, maybe you're fucking gay. No, but maybe you check yourself, buddy. God damn. I'm cracking myself up here talking to the camera. I'm cracking up, but thank you guys for watching. Hopefully that gave you a little bit of insight on what, you know, other people think on the whole bodybuilding dating thing, and you know how, you know, it works for me, you know, how I got my girlfriend, and you know, it happened very kind of organically. She kind of came into my life, and then at first I wasn't, you know, I had a lot of things going on at the time, and I kind of distanced myself and just kind of was in that mindset of like, oh, I have to be alone. I don't want a relationship. But then she came back into my life again. And when something like that happens, like when somebody like actively tries to be in your life, it's very nice to see. It's very comforting to see effort and stuff like that. And especially for men, because a lot of women don't do that, but men do that a lot, which is not common for women to do that. But it's what I was going off of is just kind of naturally kind of happens over time. It's not like immediately. And that was like, we were talking over a course of like many months, and then for us to finally start dating, and then me to move in with her and then get super serious. And yeah, it doesn't just fucking happen overnight, bro. And it's gonna, you know, it just takes time. And it just takes, you know, you knowing yourself and just you know, learning to be a better boyfriend, a better man, a better protector, a better supporter, and honestly just a better person, because no woman wants to be with a piece of shit dude, because then what, are they a piece of shit woman? And then what, they're attracted to pieces of shit? And what type of woman is attracted to pieces of shit? Maybe not the best type of woman. So if you're a piece of shit, I definitely was once, work on it. You know, you are not your past. I am not who I was yesterday. I am who I am today. And today is a new day. But just to work on it, shit to work on, a million things to work on, add it to the list. But there's no secret, is what I'm saying. There's no certain steps or any of that shit. Just fucking do it. Just fucking naturally go out in the real world, approach people, learn through experience, learn through failure, and that's okay. Don't get too worked up on the losses. The more losses, the more motivation, more gym motivation. Get bigger, go harder in the gym. Getting denied is a good thing, because then it just gives you more rage to work out and get big as fuck and take a shit ton of steroids. Don't do that. that is what I did. But you shouldn't do that. She said she would still be dating me if I was a small, natty man that never did gear, which she probably would, because but just an older version of myself, because the muscles are great. Being super jacked and fucking trend out of my mind and throwing Rado around and being a fucking boss is great. But what are you underneath that? What are you besides that? And that's what ultimately matters at the end of the day. All right. This TED Talk is over. You want to say anything? Thank you for watching my TED Talk. All right. Peace, love, and happiness, guys. I'll do more videos like this. Drop some comments in the comment section of what you guys are interested in me talking about, or questions, or anything.